Summer movie review season again. Time for Fast and Furious 6, or just Furious 6 as it says in the for start of the movie. Why they dropped the fast and, I have no idea, but oh well. So, I think the Fast and the Furious franchise overall is fairly forgettable, fairly mediocre, with the exception of the fifth film, Fast 5, which I reviewed a couple of years ago when it came out, and that is just a top-of-the-line action movie, and anyone can enjoy it. It's just balls-to-the-wall fun, and it's different from the others in a really good way. So, before seeing any ads for this movie, I was not looking forward to Fast 6. I just thought, I think they're just dragging on the franchise. And the ads came out, and the ads looked really sick. So I was like, I think this maybe I'll see this. Maybe it'll just be dumb, stupid fun at the movies. Well, it is dumb, but not in a fun way. Well, okay, first of all, I gotta start. Trailers for the movie gave it all away. If you've seen the trailers for this movie, you've pretty much seen the whole movie. They just show all the action set pieces in the whole movie. And all they don't show is the pathetic attempts at comedy, mostly with Tyrese Gibson. Like, I have Tyrese Gibson as much as the next guy, but all he does is just really badly written jokes. You just know they're like, Tyrese was like, guys, can we do something funny here? And they're like, nope, stick to the script, stick to the crappy script. But, there's just a lot of problems with this movie. They tried to put everything that was great about all the other movies together into one big movie, and they did not succeed. They tried to top the action Fast 5, which was just, the action scenes are action scenes in the Fast and Furious movie. They're by definition good. And they're good, but like I said, they're just spoiled to death in the trailers. Like, if you saw every single trailer for this movie, you've seen the whole movie. That's pretty much it. And, but the other problem with the movie is that, it kind of follows a formula. There's like, okay, we gotta get Dom and the guys back into action, which I have no problem with. But you keep making them think that they're gonna be like giving it all up. I think they said that in the last movie. Dom said we do one last job, then that's it, we're done. So the idea of another one is just stupid. But they do actually do some conclusion at this movie, which makes the idea of Fast and Furious 7 stupid, but we'll get to that later. It's just they have to do all these action movie cliches. Like, there's the mandatory casualty on the team, which I won't say anything on, but it just completely feels like an afterthought. It's like a 5-second scene. Oh, this character died. Oh well. And it's just never mentioned again. And it's the closest the series will ever come to having a villain. I never said a good villain. I just said a villain. This is the only villain I actually thought was a threat to them. And like I said, I didn't say good. But he doesn't get enough to do. That's all I got. You can call a plot to a T. There's a twist they have that you can totally tell. Even the post-credit scene, which we'll talk about later, I thought that it was spoiled on the internet for me. So I read it on the internet, which is stupid me. So everyone pretty much saw that coming. When that post-credit scene came up, the woman behind me just started broke into hysterical laughter. So make of that what you will. And it's just, yeah, they're gonna make another one, of course. And unless you're Harry Potter, my theory is that unless you're Harry Potter, you cannot make more than 6 movies work. It's like, 4 is somewhat decent with Indiana Jones. I didn't hate Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. But that's another thing. And, it's just, like, all the elements that made Fast 5 great are not here. Like, Dwayne Johnson as Hobbs, he's back, but he underplays it. He's not the big, gruff, like, steely, like, no smile badass that we all liked from Fast 5. And that was one of the things that made that movie so great, was Dwayne Johnson. He owned the movie. And I don't think I'm giving anything away here, but Mia got pregnant in Fast 5, which is an action movie cliche I really want to die. Because they did that in The Rock, the Nicolas Cage movie, and I thought, oh god, they're not getting the main character pregnant and the main female character pregnant and then not doing anything with that. And I figured, I gave it a pass to Fast 5 because I figured maybe they'll do something with the 6th one. Nope. Mia's just off there taking care of the baby while Brian gets to go have his adventure. That's kind of sexist, if you ask me. And, they just completely forget that they had a baby. It's just like way over there, like by the Grand Canyon, and the movies are here in L.A. And what else can I talk about? It's just like there's one scene where they try to slow down for this big dramatic scene, which the director thinks it would be a great idea to shoot this in 360 spinning around cam, which gets me really sick. And not only that, it sucks out all the drama of the scene. They're trying to get you interested rather than just let the scene speak for itself. It's a pretty long scene. If they go to, there's some dramatic stuff in there. Admit to the film's credit, but they just try to make it interesting. They try to make the scenes that aren't action scenes and just as if they were action scenes. And let's be honest, people, you're only watching this for the action scenes. That's how it works. It's Fast and Furious. What can you expect? And the action scenes are great. It was just a huge step backwards for the franchise. Fast 5 was it was brainless, but it was brainless. It wasn't too much or too little brainless. It was just enough. Like when the crazy stuff happened, you don't question it. It's fun. In this movie, when the crazy stuff happens, you're like, oh, pshaw. It's my cat. Anyway, there's my cat. Anyway, it's only slightly better than the fourth movie, Fast and Furious, and that's not saying much. But Fast and Furious was just I didn't like it, but this one is a slight improvement because it has a little bit more action. Actually, it has a lot more action. But it's not as cool or as edgy or seed as Fast 5. And it was just such a step backwards. If they're going to keep dragging this out to a Fast and Furious 424, please, God, make them stop. 5 out of 10 for Fast 6, or Furious 6, whatever you want to call it. And that's all I got. I gotta take care of my cat. Friends, 227 out.